Jesus. You want to know the most embarrassing thing I feel like can happen to you? It's not getting your pants pulled down in the middle of school in the cafeteria, which has happened to me before when I was in the 6th grade. Luckily, I was decently hard at the time, and I was in this huge lunch line anyway, so like only about 4 or 5 people saw me, and you know I hit one of those, look around right quick to see if anybody's seen it. My homeboy just walked up to me, and I'm just standing there sagging, you know, thinking I'm the hot shit in 6th grade, and he just whoosh. Luckily I got on boxers for 1. 2, I was like, you know, decently hard. Not like hard like horny, but you know, as a guy we anyways, so yeah. Another embarrassing thing that can happen to you in life: coming quick during sex with a beautiful woman. A lot of men haven't had the experience. They've had the experience of coming quick or premature ejaculation, but a lot of men have not had the experience of coming quick with a beautiful woman. Now here's the difference between coming quick and just coming quick with a beautiful woman. The difference is a beautiful woman, or a bad bitch is what we call them these days. They usually have multiple sex partners that they are already comparing you to before you even stick your dick in them. So you pull your pants down, they're already, yeah, well, he not as big as my ex, but he alright. Or, oh, he got a small one. You know, she ain't gonna do all of that, but that's what her mind's doing. She's really sitting there like, oh, okay. In her mind, she's, you feel me? So it's like, it's pretty embarrassing. I've done it probably like once or twice. Can't lie. But the most embarrassing, I feel like the most embarrassing thing that can happen to you is getting caught while you're masturbating by your mom. Like seriously, like you don't even have no idea. I'm sitting here, this just happened to me. This has only happened to me twice in my life, and I am scarred by both of those times. And I'll tell you about the first time before I even tell you about the second time. So what happened the first time is, I'm sitting there, I'm like probably 14, 13 years old, you know, middle school. I think I was in the 8th grade if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to think, who did I go to school and talk to about it the next day? Yeah, I was in the 8th grade. Anyways, I'm sitting there, it's late at night. You know, we lived in this apartment, and the apartment we lived in had a computer room, but there's no door. You know, apartments are usually like kind of like one whole like big room with maybe a few walls, you know, like. So when you come out of my mom's room and you make a left, the first thing you see is the living room and the computer room and my room. My room didn't have a door, it was a day room. We just set up a bed in there and TV and called it a room. And I'm sitting there just, you know, just, yeah, watching, you know what I'm saying, ebony porn and shit, you know, just, yeah, bitch, yeah, get it. And I'm into it, like, and I'm usually not this into it. I usually just, you know, yeah, ooh. This time I'm all like, head all back and shit, you know what I'm saying? I remember this shit clearly. It was the only time in my life it ever happened up until like 20 minutes ago. Cause like I'm sitting here like it just happened 20 minutes ago. Cause like straight up, and I'm sitting there and I'm getting it, and my head's back and my eyes are rolled back, and I'm in that Michael Jackson Prince stage like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a nigga was this close to about to ready to bust that nut too. But I'm talking about, picture this awkwardly happening to you. Like, I know I'm speaking really slowly, but just picture how awkwardly it's happening. You sitting there, and your mom is looking at you. I'm talking about like, and she scared the living life out of me. I literally thought I died because I saw what I thought was a ghost. I look up, and you know she's wearing her nightgown, and it's all silky, and you know my mom wakes up, she puts on her glasses to see, so I'm just seeing it, I'm just like in the first literal like maybe 2.3 milliseconds of me noticing my mom has been standing here for how long, I don't know, because my head's been back like this for probably about 10 to 15 minutes. So How long has she been there? I don't know. But, I mean, the first thing I see is a ghost. I'm like, oh, what the? Because it's late at night. It's midnight. All the lights are off. I mean, I'm the only person in there. My mom's always talking about demons and all this other crazy spiritual shit. So I thought I seen it. I was like, damn. I'm like, I was saying Jesus came to tell me, yo, you shouldn't be jacking off. Save it for marriage. Save it for marriage. I'm like, oh, shit. And then I finally come back down to reality. Like, that's my mom. That's mama. There's mom. There she goes. Ooh. And when she notices me noticing her, my dick goes from to like literally probably that quickly. Didn't bust a nut. Missed out on that. Had blue balls next day. But long story short, she came over there, made it extremely awkward. Extremely awkward. She beat me up a little bit, hit me with a few weights. It was nothing. Call my dad about it, thinking, and the whole day I'm thinking, oh shit, my dad's coming. He's gonna come up here and talk to me about it. He's gonna whoop me. He's a he's a man just like me. So he explains to me, oh, I know that's a part of being a teenager. Just don't do it in front of your mom. So don't do it when she's home. I'm like, you ain't gotta tell me twice. So, anyways, this time I'm not gonna say with whom. I'm not gonna say any names, but I was on this. One of my female friends invited me to show her my penis on Tiny Chat. So I get on Tiny Chat, and I'm sitting there, saying, doing what I do with this woman, and saying she's basically the boss in this situation. Put the camera on top, put it to the side. I want to see how long it is, all this other crazy shit. So I'm over there, watching the porn. I find the lotion bottle that I had borrowed from my mom earlier. This is what caused my mom to actually come into my room. This is the missing link. The bottle of lotion is her lotion, but I had borrowed it earlier because every time I get out of the shower, I lotion myself. And I took a shower, so I lotioned myself. And then she comes in here. Hold on. I skipped something. So like I said, I'm getting it. Got the camera right here, and I'm just like squeezing my shit, what I'm saying. Next thing you know, I hear my mom's door open, but usually, she just comes out to go get something to drink, whatever like that. So I'm like, fuck that shit, so this girl, she's into it, she likes it, I'ma keep going. Boom! Lady kicking the door like she motherfucking police. I'm feeling like, do I got a warrant or something? Like, do you have a warrant? Like, I really want to look at her and be like, do you have a warrant to be up in there? Because I will call my lawyer, if you ain't got no warrant. And she just, and it's the funny thing about it was, and I'm looking at her like, just waiting for her to say something. She doesn't know what I'm doing, like, because I'm sitting here like, my boxers are decently up, and my chair, you can't see, like, the chair I'm in right now, I don't know, you can't see, like, you couldn't walk into the room, and like, you would have to literally walk up. The lotion bottle's right here. As y'all can see, my door is right there. So as soon as she walks in the room, she sees the lotion. She, like I said, she marches in. My mom's like fucking 4'10", so this is a short little Caribbean lady. She walks up, grabs the lotion, and she looks down, and I'm like, my dick is still like partially hard, so I couldn't help that, and I'm like, get out, get out, mom, this is embarrassing, like, and she makes it awkward. She comes and she stands there and she starts talking. I'm like, lady, I'm 19 years old, I'm jacking off, get the fuck out of here, like, what I'm saying, like, and what I don't get is, why would a parent make such an awkward situation? I mean, I can only imagine what it would be like to walk in on my daughter fingering herself or my son jacking off. I would never get mad at them for doing that, simply because I would way rather both of them to do that than go out there and have sex and have a baby. Now, me, I'm the type of dude where I jack off just as much as I get pussy, so don't ever try me and say I don't get no pussy. Believe that. But anyways, like, as far as I would never just stand there. If I walked in on my son, first of all, I would knock. If he's between the ages of 12 and anything above that, I'm knocking before I come into the room. I'm knocking, I'm saying, hello, this is your dad, I need to come in for A, B, and C. Is it okay? And the only reason why I'm doing it is not because I'm a punk-ass parent who doesn't have rules or nothing like that. It's simply because you never know what they're doing, and would you really want to see that? I mean, seriously, who wants to catch somebody doing that shit? The way she kicked in here is like she just was, oh, he got my lotion. I know what he doing. I'm finna go in there and catch his black ass. Watch this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, go. Get the fuck out. I'm not fucking reading a book. I'm not watching TV. I am beating my meat. Yes, I am doing that. But I don't have a girl in here. So what are you worried about it for? I'm not harming nobody but myself, if anything. But she made this shit so awkward. It's just like, yo, like, I would never do that to my children. First of all, always knock. If I walk in and I see my daughter masturbating or my son masturbating, I'm walking right back out, straight up. To be honest with you, if I walked in on my kids having sex, I would walk back out. I'll talk to them about it later. I'm not gonna. That is awkward, and that's how I know my mom has none of the same experience I had because if you've gone through anything like what I've gone through sexually, you know, you would never want to put somebody through that. You see what I'm saying? Like, that was one of the most awkward moments of my life. I would never forget that shit. My mom basically just caught me jacking off completely on webcam. The porno was up, and the lotion was in my hand. I mean, the lotion was on the ground, but I had lotion all over my hands. My hands were covered in lotion, and my dick was out, and my dick was hard, and my hand was on my dick. I mean, you don't get more caught than that, nigga. You don't get more caught than that, nigga. You know what I'm saying? There is no more. You would what? You can come in somebody's room and see some lotion by the computer and be like, oh yeah, he was jacking off. That ain't nothing. I just got caught jacking off, dude. My mom has caught me fucking girls before, and she didn't make it that awkward. She would walk in, open the door, and act like she didn't see nothing. So why is it when I'm beating my meat, you can't do the same thing? I'm 19 years old. Yes, I live under your roof. Yes, you do pay the bills. But that does not give you the right to stand there and make awkward situations even more awkward. Everybody masturbates.